Okay.
Want it so I got it, did it so it's done. Another thing I ruined, I used to do for fun. Another piece of plastic I could just throw away. Another conversation with nothing good to say. I thought it so I said it, took it cause I can. Another day pretending I'm older than I am. Another perfect moment that doesn't feel like mine. Another thing I forced to be a sign. But sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am. Getting drunk at a club with my fair-weather friends, pushing away all the people who know me the best. But it's me who's been making the bed. I'm so tired of being the girl that I am. Every good thing is turning to something I dread, and I'm playing the victim so well in my head. But it's me who's been making the bed.
Those little almost cracks leading into this phrase are so cool.
But it's me who's been making the bed.
She's just kind of really quickly shifting in and out of her falsetto. Not really actually cracking, I think. Cracking is a really abrupt switch there, but it, you know, the dramatic effect is there and it's not lost on me.
Every night I wake up from this one recurring dream. I'm driving through the city, the brakes go out on me. I can't stop at the red light, can't swerve off the road. I read somewhere it's cause my life feels so out of control. And I tell someone I love them, just as a distraction. You tell me that they love me like I'm some tourist attraction. They're changing my machinery and I just let it happen. I got the things I wanted, it's just not what I imagined.
I do appreciate in Sour, a lot of the times things were happening to her at no fault of hers. Maybe that was the case. I do like that in Guts so far. She does seem to be writing from the perspective of her actions being not always the best. And so I think that's what I'm getting at when I'm saying like, oh, there's a little bit more depth here. You're getting a bit more of both sides of the story, I think. Sour was a little bit one side of the story. Now I think we're getting a little bit more of the story. But it's very cool to listen to that progression.
Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am. Getting drunk at a club with my fair-weather friends, pushing away all the people who know me the best. But it's me who's been making the bed. I'm so tired of being the girl that I am. Every good thing is turning to something I dread, and I'm playing the victim so well in my head. But it's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets over my head. Making the bed.
I'm getting Taylor Swift from this song though, which is a bit wild that she's jumping from a song that was giving me kind of Paramore into the song that's giving me Taylor Swift, which, you know, she has been, to be honest, I don't know the full details, but we do know that she's had to give songwriting credits to Paramore and to Taylor Swift, I believe, at some point in time. So it makes sense. Those are very clear influences of her. But what I find is very cool is I feel like she's taken those styles and developed them to the point where I'm going to be pissed off if people accuse her of copying someone now. I was pissed off before. I'm pissed off now because these feel quite original to me. We'll see what comes out. It's one thing to like some artists and to have some influences by those artists. It's another thing to like somehow seamlessly weave those two genres into one album, which is kind of what I thought this album would be like, a lot of different styles. And it's difficult to pull that off because you got to change your voice to suit every single style. And if listeners, they hear the song and they're not sure who it's by because the person is changing their voice too much, that's not necessarily a positive. So there's a really fine line that she has to walk here between sounding like herself and giving the genres the respect that they deserve in terms of her vocal performance. She's doing very well. This is new though. Again, this is not Taylor Swift anymore.
I don't wanna be where I am.
I love that synth though.
bread. But it's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets over my head. Making the bed.
And by the way, I will, just so you guys know, this is just a first reaction. I will be going into more depth on these songs as she brings out live performances, which she's been doing. So be sure that you subscribe. Don't want to miss those. I'm, of course, going to be reacting to them. Lots of good stuff on this channel, you guys. If you're new or if you've just been watching, here and there, it's worth hitting that subscribe button. Next up, Logical.